We have Starsky, Hutch and Huggy Bear on the stage. Round of applause. How are you all?
Good, thank you.
Good.
Good. Enjoyed con so far?
What?
Have you enjoyed the Comic-Con so far?
Lots of people.
Lots of people. Have you
Wow.
seen loads of good
Absolutely.
fans?
Oh yeah, Comic-Con's a cool thing.
Yeah?
That's right.
You've enjoyed it? Huggy, have you enjoyed it?
This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool.
Yeah?
Yep. Yeah.
Good, good. So let's start off with talking about
He's
Starsky
reading
and
off the
Hutch in the beginning. So Starsky and Hutch started off with the name Nightside, and it got canned until it was picked up again. Did you guys see the script for Nightside? Or did you hear of Nightside?
I didn't even know it was called
No?
Nightside.
Yeah, was it Bill Blinn?
Bill Blinn.
Bill Blinn wrote a thing called Nightside, and it sat in Spelling's office drawer for about 2 years. And then he pulled it out, and they had it reworked it, and it was, guess what they called it? Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah. So you never saw anything of them early works at all? You just basically were shown the first script for Starsky and Hutch?
That's what I just finished saying. It's
Yeah. So how was you all approached for your... Yeah, wasn't it? So how was you all approached for your individual roles on Starsky and Hutch?
I was approached with a whip and a chair.
Yeah? Just to come on, play.
Yeah. No, I was told there was a show that was going to be a 2-hour pilot, and I hadn't done any camera work for a while, so I thought, well, I don't think it's going to be a series, so I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you other two? How was you approached for your roles in Starsky and Hutch? Straight up, based audition, you turned up and, yeah.
There's always preparation, but it's
Yeah.
only it's as you go. It works. You work moment to moment. There was no particular preparation in it. Funny part of it is, when I first read the script, I wanted to be him.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I thought it was just like a blonde, white bread
Yeah.
and blue-eyed white bread, and I didn't like that.
No?
No, I wanted to be like him. I've never admitted this to him. I always wanted to be like you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey guys, I'm so sorry. This is the first time in my life that I've been able to. Oh, thank you so much for having us.
That's all right.
Taking something.
We've dropped that bombshell.
Well,
Antonio.
Huggy's road to Starsky and Hutch started. I was a young, hungry actor in New York, and I did a film called Across 110th Street.
Yeah.
And the guy who directed that was this kind of crazy action, gritty kind of guy, Barry Shear. And so I did that movie along with another guy in that movie called Dick Ward,
Yeah.
and who ended up being the Dobie in the original pilot. Well, anyway, I got to L.A. looking for work and all that, and I hear that Barry Shear recommended me to Spelling and Goldberg to be in this television movie called Starsky and Hutch. And it was just a small role. I had one little scene with these guys in a movie theater, and I didn't know it was going to be part of a formula. And sort of the rest is history, because they loved the chemistry between these guys, and they thought I brought a certain element to it.
Yeah.
And so
A certain gravitas.
a certain gravitas, because I was also known as a young actor who took his chances and did a lot of character stuff, because there weren't many black young character actors in the business at the time. So I sort of had a niche on it, because I was able to go there and willing to do those kinds of roles. So here we are.
So did you do any kind of research on your roles being detectives and everything else? Did you do any research into them roles, or did you do any personal development yourself? Or
I didn't,
Antonio.
I do it. Yeah, on the street.
Yeah.
I came
Was
from
you
the
on the street? Did
and
you
I
have-
played a street guy.
That's what he
I
comes
did a lot
from.
of research.
He is a street guy.
Yeah.
I really didn't do any preparation either, but I just
Boy, you can
finished
say
doing.
that again.
Well, you can say that again. Okay, Paulie, thanks. You're not so hot yourself. Yeah, but I
haven't had a
I did
chance to
a
say
film just prior to Starsky and Hutch called Magnum Force.
Yeah.
And there I was a motorcycle cop. Right. And so I spent a lot of time in preparation for that one.
Yeah.
With the guys down at the station, you know, on the shooting range and on motorcycles, and was on a few operations that they went on. And so by the time I got to this show, I wanted to be anything else except what I'd learned. We wanted to just be. We were two guys who happened to be cops, as two cops.
Yeah.
Who happened to be guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was quite good.
That was good.
To be guys.
I'm learning so much here sitting next to you. What?
Just consider the condition.
The condition your condition is in?
So, anything else?
Go on, Antonio. You was about to say something.
No.
So you all had a
I'm
great.
looking at these photos up
Yeah.
here, man. That's really cool.
They are. Look at that. Wow.
Did I walk all over
You walked all over me again.
Is it-
These boots are made for walking.
So,
So yeah, you all had a great. You know, it's like a good friendship and stuff like that. Was it offset as well as being on set, or was it? You know, yeah, you're all looking great now.
We were upset.
It was upset.
It was upset. Is it?
I had my microphone right there. I was about to grabbed it. And you took it away from
but then upsets are oftentimes outsets.
Yeah.
Or insets.
Well, I tell you, here we are 42 years later, so I think there's something maybe going on between us.
Oh, there is something about that.
We're all sort of here.
Yeah.
Can you believe 42 years?
42 years?
Gee,
I can't even remember what it was like to be 42.
Yeah.
all right.
So obviously you have this great camaraderie together. Was there any funny moments on set that you can share with us? That any funny bits and pieces that you can tell us?
Well, Tony was given to walking around naked all the time.
Oh, so
Just quickly between my dressing room to the set. Then they put the clothes on me when I got to the set.
That's right. That's right. And then it was the time.
No, you don't want to tell that
No,
one.
I don't want to tell that one.
No, there were a lot of funny moments. I mean, just the day-to-day doing this stuff. It was serious, though. I mean, these guys, and we took it very seriously. But there was always room for laughter, just like there's laughter here. We needed the laughter. And so it's hard to say. I mean, if you saw anything funny, it probably was very seriously funny to us,
I can tell you one incident was there was one scene where that kind of laughter just took over. I don't know how, whenever you've seen some like newscasters who can't stop laughing because something hits them and funny and it just gets funny, like stupid. Well, that's happened to us a number of times.
Yeah.
Yep.
But once it took 56 takes to get the scene. That was all. That was it.
was that it? What scene was that? Can you
And I
remember?
usually took about 40 takes. So I beat you to that one.
So Antonio, why do you think Huggy Bear was so cool?
Wow. You get a role, you see the role, and it's on the page. The actor brings life to for African American people. I went from being black to Negro to African American, but in order to survive in a hostile world, you had to laugh, you had to be cool, you had to work your way, and Huggy Bear had those survival instincts in him. And so I had to be cool in order to be able to survive. And, and I got paid for it. So what do you want? Yeah. And it's not bad.
The truth comes out.
I didn't want to tell it, but this is.
So the cars guys, Ford Gran Torino, Ford Galaxy 5, are both over there. Very rare to have them both together. What did you love and hate about these cars? Were they fun to drive, guys?
Who's gonna?
Okay, it's my car.
It's your car, your
Is-
turn.
What I loved most about my car was the degree to which my partner hated it. Yeah, it was, you know.
2 undercover cops. Hey, guys, here they come.
And two undercover cops and a striped tomato.
Yeah.
That was really.
Any fun times on set driving these cars? Like any little incidents or any fun times?
Lots of fun times.
Lots of fun times. Suffice to say, we lost our insurance
Yeah. Why was that?
because.
For the same reason we got banned out of downtown Los Angeles.
Running riot through the
Well-
drive-throughs.
Because once you're on camera or in a set, the inclination is to say, "Hey, this is my set. This is my city.
Yeah.
This is my street.
Yeah.
And I'll do whatever I want to do." And the cops caught up with us, and
The real cops.
the real cops, and we were not allowed to drive within a certain perimeter
Yeah.
of the downtown. That's Los Angeles.
So what did you all think of the new film, the Ben Stiller, Owen Wilson and Snoop Dogg film? Was you very interested, they were going to make that film, being a comedy, or the Owen Wilson, Ben Stiller, Starsky and Hutch film? What did you think of that film, guys?
I hated it.
Did you? Yeah? Well, because it was such a comedy-driven story?
The comedy was pushed.
Yeah.
It was forced. And number one, it doesn't. We didn't even mean it to be a comedy. Well, they did. It was
made a
spoof
spoof
on
on
a
it.
spoof.
Yeah.
It's like
Ben Stiller Ben and Owen both wanted to do something that captured the relationship that we had. And unfortunately for them, the director wasn't strong enough as a director, so he went into spoofing.
Yeah.
That's basically it. But, the bottom line is, it's a compliment when you do something that is perceived as iconic, and they want to go and make a movie out of it. So,
Would you guys like to see Starsky and Hutch made into some kind of serious,
No.
detective show again, or would you rather
would you
like
do
it to
that?
just be left where it was and such an iconic show just left there?
I'll tell
Well,
you
we're
what,
done with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few years ago, we thought about the idea of bringing S&H back together again after they got booted off the force.
Yeah.
But doing 2 different things. Brought back together again at our age. So you play Starsky and Hutch down the river,
Yeah.
so to speak. But we had it very close to getting the rights ourselves
Yeah.
at Warner Brothers. And then the writer of Starsky and Hutch, the television series, Bill
Yeah.
Lynn, called, said, "I'm sorry, guys, I just can't pass up the deal.
Yeah.
It's such a good deal, and so sorry, but that's the way it's going to be."
Yeah.
And then, so they were, Warner Brothers now owned the property,
Yeah.
and of course we didn't.
Well, it's such a shame because, like I said, it's gone from being such a cult icon to having that spoof, as you called it, something else. I think personally something extra needed to be, just to kind of reconcile it and go forward. But guys, that's all we've got time for, I'm afraid. It's been absolutely lovely having us on our lush
Thank you for
grey
having
sofa.
us.
Hey.
Amazing round of applause, guys.
Here.
Thank you.
David Soul,
you, everybody.
Paul Michael Glaser, and Antonio Fargas. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And we'll see you soon, guys.